Hi.
What's today?
Today is our 9 months.
9 months of me being awesome, of me being super cute, of me being lovable, of me being the most fantastic person in the entire universe, of me being me. 9 months of what?
9 months ago, we were sitting in your car, and you were like, well, what is this? And I was like,
So awkward.
I kind of think of you as my girlfriend.
What a line. Lame line.
It's the one I won her over with.
Lame. So, to us, I know so it's our 9-month anniversary.
9-month anniversary.
Because 8-month anniversary is not a thing. And you probably were like 9 months. Wow. Cool.
Good for you guys.
Good job. You guys
wow. Made the big time.
Wow, good for you. Well, to us, it's a big milestone, actually. Like, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Because
it just seems like it's
kind of it's really a first for both of us. Like,
yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Right? It's your first.
Shut up.
No.
Quiet down.
But the time really is just flown by because we started talking almost a year ago.
Yeah.
And just the time has gone like that.
But I think.
And I've had 3 jobs since you and I started.
You're so cool. I wish I could be just like you. Whatever, you were working. You're doing your thing. But the 3 jobs is not what mattered. What I wanted to talk about was, like, I guess... What did I want to talk about? I forgot. No, what I want... Don't shake your head. No, what I wanted to talk about was, like, what... Just, like, really quickly, like, something really simple, but, like, what is important to our relationship? Because again, 9 months is not very long, I'm fully aware. But for us, 9 months that's a pretty long time.
It's been definitely 9 months of learning.
And right, it's been 9 months of learning, 9 months of growth. Like I can feel the growing pains pretty much every day.
God, I'm that bad, aren't I?
I can feel the growing pains pretty much every day. Deal with this guy. Jeez. No, he's been awesome, and again, it's been a growing experience, completely for both of us. And when him and I first started dating, we said the relationship was going to be
based on Christ.
Like,
Christ is the center.
One of the first things that we talked about, and this was actually even before we started dating, when we said we liked each other, we had a conversation on the phone, and he said exactly what I needed to hear. Not because he knew that's what I wanted to hear, but because God was in it, and he basically just said, hey, I want us to focus on Christ, and if we're being a distraction to one another, then this can't be a thing.
That's not, if we're distracting each other from the main purpose they call Christ, then that's definitely not what God would want.
Right.
And that's not why God would bring us together, is to distract each other.
Right. And so we knew that God was bringing us together to allow us to grow closer to Him through one another. At least that's how it was for me. And I've learned so much just about love and about serving and about just giving of yourself in a sense of it's not all about you in a relationship. And so it's been a really growing time, but because we've put God first, like, I can see God's work in everything that we do. I can see His hand directly in it.
It's just even the thing is so far off of, like, okay, I know in my past relationships was, or just in my experience of just even like watching people and even what TV says, and the relationship was always based off of me and what I want and what I can get out of it, and it was really more about how can I enjoy you in a selfish way, or it was really still, and life revolved around me anyway. But now with Carrie, it was, what is God doing with the both of us? Because someone told me that when I was like starting to like her, and I was like kind of freaking out about it. He told me that, he's like, your relationship isn't even for you. And at first I understood what he meant. That was some things like, again, it's like if God is going to bless you, it's going to be for him. So God blessed me with her, but it's still for him. It's not for me.
And yeah, and so our relationship has been successful and the reason I say successful, I'm not saying because of the link, because again, you're 9 months, you're probably like, wow, brownie button for you, try 30 years, but I feel like our relationship is healthy, and that's not to toot our own horn, but honestly, like,
it's not toxic at all.
It's been work. It takes, and I'm not saying that work that it's been bad, but it takes consciously, like, being aware of what God would want and allowing God to be right in the middle of it, in everything, in our time together, in our the time that we're ministering to other people, in the activities that we do, just like whatever it is, God has a hand in it, and it's been healthy. Like he just said, it's not toxic. Like, one of our biggest things is communicating, which I think has been very, very good. So
yeah, I would say so far that's just been key. Like, even not that she needs to know everything that goes on in my life, but I like to tell her everything that goes on in my life. So, right. But it's like just communication
and where you're at. Like, I need to know where he's at. And let's just say, I'm a little cray cray. I'm very emotional. I'm very emotional. I'm very emotional, like emotionally driven, and so I can be cray-cray, but just for me to know where he's at mentally, emotionally, for him to know where I'm at, what I'm thinking, that's so good. So and again, I don't want this to be a super long video, but I just wanted to encourage you guys. Just encourage you guys to, when it comes to relationships, if you're a believer, if you are someone to be claiming Christ, be with someone who claims that too. Be with someone who is going to better you, is going to draw you closer to Christ, is going to be in that healthy relationship. It's not, because for us, it was not about being in a relationship. Mm-mm. That's not what it was about at all. Because if that's what it was about, like, it probably would be over by now. So we wouldn't even be at 9 months. Yeah. So, but yeah, so I just, again, we want to encourage you that see Christ in it.
So again, I would say for anyone early on in a relationship like us, your relationship is not for you. Your relationship isn't about physical contact, and your relationship isn't about being in a relationship.
No physical contact. Right. So, exactly. So, seek God in all you do. And, yeah.
Proverbs 3.
Holla.
Holla.
Holla for $1. Alrighty. So, seek God in all you do. Especially relationships. Make them healthy. Make them healthy, y'all. Peace.